on God's authority. It should be obvious to anyone who's watched any of my videos that I'm just a human being, just a bloke, flawed, a mortal coil like you all. So how can I say that what I'm saying is on God's authority? I picked up a brief from the Bible, and I have fulfilled biblical prophecy. That's why I say this is God's authority. So I picked up Acts 3:22-23 as a brief. Moses said, the Lord will raise up from among you a prophet like me. You must listen to everything he tells you or be separated from your people forever. And because I knew the information I had was information that would rejoin us as a collective, as a single entity, as a species, I knew that was true. So I thought, well, I'll have that as a brief. And I started quoting it in emails and stuff, trying to put some certainty into people that obviously come across as mad. But I didn't let it go. And then I fulfilled Revelations 13:18. Let he who has wisdom calculate the number of the beast. It's the number of a man. That number is 616 or 666. That is translations from the earliest Bible. It's binary. It's binary. And then it makes real sense because it's the Reynolds number. And the Reynolds number already exists as a really valuable tool to assess viscous and laminar flow, which is what this is all about. It already exists, named after Osborne Reynolds. But it should have been named after George Stokes. But in fact, George Stokes is on the top. So 1/137 is the Reynolds number function of shear force flow, and the 1 is Stokes flow, creeping Stokes flow, underneath 137, which is the viscous, which has gone solid. So it's the solid modulus of the elastic plastic modulus, EI. So it's solid S, and that S is flexible. And so it's Reynolds. It's already called the Reynolds number, and my name is Reynolds. And I went, well, I've now fulfilled a second biblical prophecy. It's the number of a man, this man, Reynolds. And so 2 biblical prophecies. By picking up one, I was given the second, and it was obvious that I'd been given the second back in 2008 when I found Dr. Lebo by sheer accident, the Aryan physics. And so simply that we're doing Ashkenazi physics and we should be doing Aryan physics. So God's physics is Aryan physics. The physics of the white people that we brought with us, that were stolen from us and hidden, and the memories that we knew this stuff stolen from us. So when we get this Aryan physics back again, we are going to learn, white people, that we're eternal. Now if other people are, I don't know. I think everyone who comes on this journey next, when we go as a collective, will be eternal. And will be immortal. Living in heaven. That's what's on the table for us. By accepting that the earth might be the centre of the universe, looking at the engineering, and then stepping into Christ. It's really exciting. So, on God's authority, look at this information. Accept the earth might be the centre of the universe. Study the information until you understand that it is. Accept that God exists and that the messages of Christ are the messages of Reynolds. Viva Christo Rey. It's a double-edged sword, you see. It's Christ and Rey, King Reynolds. So it's the Christ and Reynolds. It's the Christ consciousness and the Reynolds number, the engineering, the double-edged sword that the man pulls from his mouth. It's brilliant. So it's today. Watch this video. Look at some of the others. Go fucking hell, he talks a lot. That's enough. I get it. The earth's the centre. God exists. Christ's greatest commandment. Conversion of the Jews. Coming up in moments. And we ascend like that. We plan for the big O. The big orgasm. Lockdown. Big O. All over. Everyone dies. Planet switches. Souls are reassembled in their correct order. Ready? Are you ready to ascend? Come with me. Come with Christ. Viva Christo Rey. Follow the Rebel King.